All right. Good morning. Good morning. We're live. It is Tuesday the 15th. Halfway through the month already, which sounds pretty crazy to say. It's been going by awfully quick. Awfully quick. I'm still going to check out the stocks from yesterday. Yesterday, quick recap, wasn't so bad. We had TBLT making some nice moves. And unfortunately, I was green on the stock. We had this nice little flag pattern here, the 5 minute. We had a couple nice things, but I missed this really strong breakout here. So this really nice break of descending resistance there ends up making a push from like 316 where it broke out, topped at 359. So basically a 10% move there, and I wasn't able to capitalize on that because I did not see it. Watched it a little bit during this consolidation. There was low volume, wasn't doing a whole lot. And then again, I kind of missed this move here, and I didn't trade it at all power hour, but closed the day plus 100 yesterday, so nice for Monday. And I took a few big losses a couple of weeks ago. It was three back-to-back days of big losses, so I've kind of been sizing down since then. So that being said, considering the size I was taking, it was a good day. So all and all, let's get these watches together. First things first, look at continuation. Nothing here on my continuation watch list looks all that great besides maybe DWAC. I know Trump was maybe going to announce the presidency running for 2024. So that could be a catalyst for this thing moving, but I'll keep it on continuation there. What's that look like? Gap scanner doesn't look terrible this morning. But first things first. ADRX, I did trade this one yesterday. I took one trade on it. Got green on it. Got it a bit better. We're trying to remember where my entry was. I think it was actually right here on the 1 minute. This first 1 minute pullback I got in at 74, which I ended up getting the bottom tick actually. I put a bid in, got filled at 74. Sold half at 80, which was the top of this candle, other half at 77, and then it did end up rolling over more. Could have tried it for the lower pullback entry, didn't, and then it ended up making a better move there. So left a bit on the table on this one. This one was tough though. It was higher float. And it looks like it's retraced basically its entire move. Looks a little manipulated. Aren't they all though, it seems. So I'll delete that. ENSC from yesterday. This one gapped up. Oh, actually this day before. Keep it one on a continuation. Doesn't look terrible. PSNY also doesn't look terrible. VRU. Don't really care about that one. PDSB. This one's holding up high. So I'll put both the two gappers that I was trading yesterday on the continuation. PDSB and TBLT. Okay. So what do we got? CUEN. It's a cheap stock. It's up 48%. I'll take a look at it. Probably won't trade it because it's 50 cents. QH. Up 50% on 4.4 million shares of volume. PEGY. I've traded that one several times before in the more recent weeks. AZTA. Don't really know about that one. I'll put it on the watch list, but it's up 33% on only 150,000 shares. $62 a share stock, so not my favorite there. And nothing else really. Maybe SE. That one's again more expensive. That doesn't look right. This is a $55 a share stock, so why is it only Oh, there's two SCs. Interesting. All right. Let's call that good for time being. All right. Got that set up. I've been having some issues with my level 2 lagging on E-Trade Pro here. These tools, these three here are E-Trade Pro. That's why I have to have two watch lists. Though I have one of them set up off screen. You know what? That doesn't actually look the best. Let me fix this. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Before half the chart was kind of cut off. That didn't look that great. That's better there. Yeah, I've got a little unnecessary stuff on the bottom, but yeah, call it good. All right, so side charts. Starts. What do we want to put over there? So PEGY. So top three, as far as leading gappers go. This one does not look bad here. It's kind of a reversal pattern. See, this is where I was trading it here. It was, I guess, almost a month ago now. Yeah, about a month ago. A little over, actually. And it's been fading in the daily since then. Now we're going to pop up. So we'll see. We do have some daily resistance. Got some at 304. Make sure to mark that. And at 339 as well. It's both very high volume days. Looks like I've already got that marked out. And I'll also mark out the pre-market high here at 28. So far, it looks like it's been a double top at 28. Trading wise, yeah, it doesn't look bad. Made a nice move, and we're just kind of consolidating on view up right now. So, see if we can get some action on this thing. Man, I've got a severe itch in the nose this morning. QH. This one also doesn't look bad here. I should look for news on PEGY. Top 5 stocks to watch. Stock move over by 27%, $3. Company's market cap. Okay, so it's just earnings. There's an earnings report, I guess. That's the reason for this. So, usually not my favorite catalyst. Looks like Baba is up 10%. And this thing's been absolutely murdered over the last year. 319 to 58. Whew. Thought about taking a position on this dip on this thing. Glad I didn't. It was China stock. I mean, China Amazon. PSHG. I went off radar. PSHG. Electric company. It's reverse split. Boo. I thought there was a gap that was massive, but now it's just a reverse split. So 2 minutes till opening bell here. SC chart pattern doesn't look bad coming into the open here, but it's more expensive, so I'm less interested in trading that one. So I'll probably look to trade PEGY to the open. Yo, what's up, Bacon? It's Poop, Mr. Poophead to you. Yeah, watchlist is a bit slim this morning. CUEN is pulling back quite a bit as well. So let's see here. QH also pulling back into the open. I'll put these on side charts. PEGY, QH. So I'll be watching PEGY into the open. Less interested in these other ideas here. SE potentially. It's more expensive though. The range on it doesn't look that fantastic for the price that it is. Oh. Oh. Take a second to stretch out. Get ready here. It looks like it's going to be a patient waiting morning. Kind of sit in my hands. Unless something gets obvious. But PEGY to me looks the best. But there's no great catalyst on them. It's only up on earnings. So I don't really love that. But nonetheless, we could see some action on it. So you got about 10 seconds to the bell here. So I'll be paying attention. I'll be watching it. We're pulling back now to the open. And there's the bell. I gotta get my bell sound back on. Oh, it sounded. Just like 5 seconds late. Thanks for nothing, E-Trade Pro. The markets are up today. Q's up 2.5%. SPY gapped up 1.5%. So that's good to see. There's all this volume coming in. Definitely getting some lag here. $318 right now would be the first spot to watch. If we get a push up and then a small pullback, I might look for an entry for the break of 318 for continuation towards pre-market highs. Okay, this is going to have to be quiet. All right. So this pullback's going to be like. How's it popping too much? Anything exciting? Anything to report on happening at your job? At your work? Maybe an entry down here. Oh, you left your coffee in your car. That's unfortunate. Yeah, sometimes these entries have been a lot more consistent where we get a nice push and it retraces that whole move and then buyers step in right from where it started. That is a bummer. Can you not go out to your car and grab it? I bet you're probably in the middle of something. It sucks, dude. I've been thinking about drinking coffee more recently. I have never been a coffee drinker, but I feel like the slight little bit of caffeine could be useful. But I don't want to be, my biggest fear with it is just don't want to be a dependent coffee drinker like so many people, and you don't have your coffee and you're like shaking like a drug addict and don't get like I specifically remember one time going camping with my cousins and my Kat and Andy when they were still married. Andy was a coffee drinker. He would drink it, before work and at work, whatever. And then he forgot to bring coffee or ran out or something, and he was effed up for like a couple of days. I didn't have coffee. He was like, you know, moody, super bad headache, just felt like shit. And I'm like, well, you're addicted to a stimulant then, if that's the case. Don't really want that for myself. I've had a hard enough time kicking other addictions, if you get my drift. Yeah, energy drinks, bro. Yeah, those are rough, bro. PGY. So we did end up curling off lows there at 303. Getting a little bit of chop. The spot to watch right now is going to be 18. Speeding up a little bit here. There's 18. Big sellers off that level. I don't know, the biggest candle so far. 15 seconds higher volume on red, on selling pressure. So you can take that out though. Nice, over 18. We're holding. We see continuation. Nice. Not a bad little trade there. Recognize that we broke out and was holding 20 strong. Holding. Somewhere green, so I hit the buy button. It filled me at 23? That's whack. Thought I was going to get filled at 25 at least. Maybe 24, but 23 on the sell? That's kind of weak. Oh well. Pre-market high is 28 right now. It's looking pretty strong here. I'll have to get on a pullback if it's going to be a lighter volume pullback. If we see a dip to 18. Although we got 40 seconds on this 1 minute candle. Doesn't look like we're going to get the dip though. Just going to go straight through. So there's highs. It broke by about half a cent. So not a very clean breakout there. There's some more strength. Yeah, so it looks like I was out too quickly on this. It's 44. Wow. Things looking strong here. Nice move on PEGY off the open here. In at 20. Should have just been holding it down a little bit longer. But I'm up 20 cents a share right now. Sometimes with those early entries, I just got to give them a little bit more time to ride. Now we're looking pretty extended here. Wants to make new highs again, though. 46. At this point, definitely going to look for a little dip to get in because we're pretty extended here. It's holding up high. Trying that pullback there at 37. Reclaim 40 quickly, which is good. Calf there. Look for highs. There's 50. This is some nice clean action here. I want to get in. Well, it's something again. You're going to see I'm selling too quickly. This was the case yesterday. I had some pretty decent sells, but again was selling a little bit too quickly on my dip entries. Here a bit too quick. I got in on a nice entry on this pullback. No hesitation. Hit the buy button. Got filled at 38. Then I was out at 42 and then 45, and we did end up breaking. Original profit target was 50, so why didn't I hold till 50? I guess it's because yesterday we ended up, I sold half at, what would have been 45, right below the breakout level, and it did end up rolling over. So in that case, it pays off, but this one's looking a lot more strong. So far, not bad trades, but just selling a little bit too quickly. A little bit too quickly. And that's been a familiar, a common theme after taking some really big losses is it's just a fear-based action. Definitely a fear-based action. I get green on a trade and I want to sell it before it has the chance to roll over on me and turn into a red trade. High is 52. Greeley came 50. There's 55. Can we hold 50? It's holding there, but nah. It's sketchy. So far, this thing's been a bit of a monster. Look at that. This thing is strong. All through those daily resistant levels, too. I should probably look at the daily chart. I don't even know where we have next resistance at. 489, maybe? 389, rather. New Pokemon game Friday. So excited. Nice, dude. That's hype. Sad that I was deprived of that as a kid, to be honest. All right, is this going to end up being the backside, or are we just going to see a nice little... Are we going to need a 5-minute pullback, or is this dip going to get bought up and we're going to go straight through highs again? I feel like we need a bit more of a pullback. Maybe to 50. Whoa, what just happened? Just froze there for a second. That wasn't good. We're up 50%. I haven't even looked at any other stock because this is definitely the one to be paying attention to here. There is a dip to 50. And I missed the entry. My hand was not on the buy button. Shoot. No time to waste. Gotta be ready. On the trigger. This thing is moving too quickly to be... Yeah, gonna give it some time to breathe though. I don't know if I want to take an entry too quickly here because we might need a little 5 minute pullback. Might need a good little chunk of time here to actually get another leg up if we do get another leg up. Unless we're just gonna break and go right now with the 1 minute. This does look good on the 1 minute. New high would be over 58. First candle make a new high. Seeing some more selling pressure up here though. $55, $54. So the first initial wave of buyers trying for this candle making new high are selling right now as it rolls over. Some nice short covering there. Nice big move. It's what I like to see. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fully capitalize on this thing. It was a 20% move off the open. Had an entry here at 20. That is an entry where I'm green immediately as soon as I take the entry because it's a nice entry and I should be holding with a trailing stop loss. Now, the thing about that, though, is it did end up pulling back. So I entered at 20 down here. We got to push to 26. Pulls back to 20. And then it goes again. So I guess it maybe a trailing stop, or I could have looked to get to reposition after selling quickly for the longer hold. Something that I really want to try doing is holding for a bit longer on some of these scalps when it's really looking strong. Because now, it's kind of hard to say if we're on the backside, if we're going to need to consolidate, or if we're just going to drop to view op. End up getting a switch highlight from one of the games. Yeah, I'm down to try it out. Be fun. I know you want to get a Switch eventually. I don't know. Now with this new car, I don't know how much budget we're going to be able to save for something bigger. But if we did, it would just be something that I have to put a little bit of money away every month. Unfortunately, I gotta wrap things up at like at 9, maybe 9:05, 9:10 today. Because we're going to the dealership to get something checked out and then get my wheels off. Okay, candle making new high right there. It's looking strong. This is going to fail, though. This is that nice 15-second pattern that I've been seeing a lot of. And I was not paying enough attention to it. We have the flag, and it drops on lower volume, ends up being a bear trap. Look at that. We broke 48 and immediately reversed and went 7-8 cents to the upside. Seeing some decent resistance here at 60. There was a 1 minute candle making you high. Immediately back down, so it's not a great sign. And PC halted. It's a bit too low volume. Yeah, get back over to PGY. It's cold in here. Gotta keep me alive, though. Definitely feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. More energy, more focused. Granted, we have more to pay attention to than yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a slower morning. So far in the day, small green, 2 trades, both green. So decent accuracy, but could have held a little bit longer. This is a nice pullback entry here. No hesitation. Hit the buy button in 38. I'm getting a push to 51. I sold too soon. a problem that I'm really trying to solve, but it's difficult. Because like I said yesterday, let me just pull up the chart. Well, I have a second. Very similar setup on ARDX yesterday. Let's go over and look at it. ARDX. So right here, getting grinding higher. When this first 1 minute pullback happens, I'm not on the 1 minute chart. It was a big green candle, starting to pull back. It was like the top third of the candle. I hit the entry. I get filled here at 74, which was I throw in a bid and got filled at the bottom of this. Then end up selling half at 80, which was good, holding the other half for the break higher. And then we ended up rolling over, and I sold the other half at 77. So in this case, selling early paid off. But I guess with that, the difference is, as I end up selling the other half when it looked like it was going to roll over and not break through highs, where in this case with PEGY, I was selling a bit too quickly because I didn't give it enough of a chance for it to actually complete my profit target there. So we end up getting the dip, sell half at 42, which is fine, but then I should be holding the other half for break of 47, and I didn't. I sold it too quickly on a green candle, so that's the difference there, and that's what I should have been correcting. But man, is it difficult. So many little details, so many things to get right. And such a small difference between being red and green, being small red, being big green. Just little tiny details. All right, PGY starting to speed up. We're going to break. Can we see the break? Ah, weak break. Be out there. That was a good sell. Ooh, false breakout. These panic flushes have been tricky to time recently too, so I'm going to stay away from that one. That was one of my biggest red days last week, was trying to time a panic flush and got absolutely obliterated. Tried it again and got obliterated again. Except that's going to reverse quickly. That's nice to see. Some indecision in this area. Wow, that was a nice bounce off the 20 EMA perfectly. Reclaim 60. Reclaim 60 again. QH fading off. SE did make a nice push, actually. This one went... Oh, I did not see that because I was watching PEGY. Really nice push, actually, right here off the open from 56 to 61. Just about a 10% move, but not as strong as PEGY, so I think this definitely was the one to watch. Could only trade one at a time. Not going to be looking to manage more than one position at a time. Definitely not on that level yet. Not even close. So right now, just waiting, sitting on hands. Could be forming a nice little 5 minute setup on PEGY here. Buyer at 52. It's gonna get taken out. PEGY trying to curl. Nice. Up 96 bucks right now. So about the same as yesterday. Might not be a bad place to call it. CMND looks like it's halted to the upside here. Kind of stuff's going on here. 18,000 shares. I don't have any idea what this looks like. There's resumption on it. But no interest in trading this thing. Yeah, go back for PGY. Watching PEGY here on this little flag. See if it ends up resolving. TBLT, no good. PDSB from yesterday. This one is making a push. We're up 7%. Lighter volume. Continuation stocks have really much volume. So I'll be watching PEGY here on this. Oops. Pulling back here now on PEGY. Not a bad area for a dip. Looking a little too heavy though. Ooh, gnarly. So that might be it for this thing here. All right. Well, today I did have to wrap up by 9. Got some stuff to do. So if anyone's in the chat, if anyone's watching, Bacon. If you're here, I appreciate you being here as always, my dude. Hope you have a nice day, solid rest of your day at work. I'm gonna go get this crap taken care of. So yeah, three trades on PEGY, 3 green trades, plus $96 on the day, just shy of 100, so not bad. Usually with this price stock, I would have been taking 1,000 to 1,500 shares before, but all right, that's gonna do it for me. All right. Wrapping it up here. Trade safe, trade setups. Man, it's tough navigating this market, but there's certainly opportunity out there. Later.